Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape.
It's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters.
And he'll be facing the Marvel, Sergio.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight.
Sergio.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Good defense stopping that jab. Tried to score with a jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That left hook missed. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
On to the second round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. You're a counter puncher, and basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Left hook just missed. Goes the uppercut, but misses. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
about David Benavidez in that last one?
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like,
Good work.
That was almost a 10-8.
You weren't loading up. You're still running the play.
And there's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Doesn't score. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. Can't find a home in that jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about David Benavidez that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
There's the bell for round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter punch. He fails to score with that left hook. There's a counter shot. A perfect counter lands. A perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. David Benavidez might be ready to go. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. in that last round.
Come on.
You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket him.
That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it and the fight continues. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Cannot throw out a lazy jab. And did you see that? The Mexican monster's in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the Mexican monster is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round.
What you doing?
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though.
Get your mind back on the job.
This is the beginning of round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Misses with the straight left. And he misses with that straight left. He threw a punch and just got countered. There's a counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts. You can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Focus.
Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That counter shot lands. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Maravilla is flat on his back. How about that impact? Let's see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dickinson, are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
And David Benavidez is on the canvas. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Will you continue?
Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tying up.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Come on, you're letting back in.
Off 3 shots. Keep smart. Now, I don't want you to load up.
In your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Round 8, and we're off again. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Did well to block that right hook. That big hook doesn't land. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
His stamina is off the charts. I think I'm holding on here for a minute. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. A perfect counter shot. So close to that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson.